Now it's 4 to 6 meetings. All right. It's either 4 or 5 or 6, not 4 to 6. You have 4.5 meetings and then another half later. No, they just like Darlie was able to confer with Parks and Mulder anytime she wanted. So could the prosecution with its witnesses. There was no 4 to 6 meetings. They met the day before at the Hilton, just to prepare the nurses for what they might be facing when they go on the stand. Nurses aren't typically court people. Nurses should never speak as differently as this. If you believe the testimony, then they falsify the medical records. If they lied on the stand, then it's perjury. Which one is it? Well, according to you, Darlie lied on the stand too when she said that your father started to molest her at the age of 8. You said that he's not a molester. So is Darlie lying on the stand? And you should understand that as a nurse yourself, that focus notes are basically what you're observing right now. They're not personal opinions. They're what you're observing right now. They're factual. That's what they're observing. She's tearful, she's weeping, blah, blah, blah. Both the doctors said she had a flat effect, and they had never seen a woman who had lost her children come in there and act like that. Both of the doctors. Were they lying? Until one of them wants to speak out about those pretrial meetings, as a nurse, it makes me sad. Well, do you think that their jobs were threatened or something like that? Or do you think that their focus notes told what they saw? On the stand, they gave their opinion on what they saw. Focus notes aren't for opinions. You should know that as a nurse. I don't see why you have an issue with the district attorney meeting with witnesses. Darlie was able to meet with her people whenever she wanted. As a matter of fact, she was able to get her attorney to get a lie detector test done and paid for by the state without the prosecution knowing. The judge, the one that had Alzheimer, he agreed to let that be done in secret. Why wasn't the prosecution aware of her lie detector test and allowed to sit in on that test? Her lawyer did. Why weren't they allowed to do that? See, because if Greg Davis knew that the state was going to pay for that test, he would have asked to sit in on it to get the results. He would have asked. That's why they did it in secret. You think I don't know nothing about the law, but you're wrong. 4 to 6 meetings, huh? Every lie. Any way you look at it, they played a huge role in her conviction. No, they didn't. The medical evidence did. Until one of them wants to speak out about those pretrial meetings, we're the only one left to guess. Well, when one of you guys want to speak out about that kitchen table conversation that was had at Darlie Key's house with Robbie Key and Darren and Darlie, where they were talking about an insurance scam, and Darlie got so mad about it that she ran up out of the house. How about that? You want to tell us all about that? Do you want to tell us about when Darren graduated from his technical school, that Darlie didn't have all the information, all the attention wasn't on Darlie, so she walked home, and along the way she claimed to Darren that a man tried to attack her. So that ain't the first time, right? You want to talk about that stuff? Can we talk about what happened until one of you wants to speak out about how you protect someone who hurts a child to the point where you say he doesn't do that? We are only left to guess. As a person, it makes me sad that you would protect someone who hurt your sister. You're protecting him. Dad or Darlie? So did Darlie lie on the stand, Miss Danelle, when she said he began to molest her from age 8 on? Was your sister lying on the stand? Because you're saying these nurses are. Was your sister lying? Or are you lying?